everybody, this is Alex. Toothless is human. Toothless is unavailable right now, but a lot of you do know Toothless, my big boy band dog. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 things that you shouldn't do around a service dog.
You just remember what your old past said, or you got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
First thing not to do around a service dog, do not pet them. Oh my god, look at the service dog. Oh my god, I'm so gonna totally go pet him. Oh, but where does he get his love from? I just have to love him. That service dog is looking at me. He wants me to go pet him. Let me clarify for those of you who don't know. Our service dogs are spoiled. A lot of them tend to eat better than we do, and I don't know if I feel okay with that. No, just kidding. I do feel okay with it. I couldn't function without him, so he can have whatever he wants. Basically, the reason that you don't pet a service dog is because service dogs are out in public and have been through their whole life in a training process to be able to save their handlers' lives. Let me paint a picture for you. Let's say there's a seizure alert dog walking down the aisle and you feel the intense impulse to go touch the dog. Let's say you distract the dog, touch him, pet him, get him away from his handler, and that dog misses a seizure alert. Since that service dog missed his seizure and his handler didn't know that she or he had a seizure coming, they could get very, very hurt. Since you were technically tampering with their medical equipment, which is what service dogs are considered when they're on duty, you are now responsible for paying for all of their medical bills that came from that instance because you could not help yourself and had absolutely no control and had to pet their service dog. Moral of the story? Don't touch it. The second thing that you should never do around a service dog is never ask to pet him. I know that you guys think that we don't have lives and we don't have things to do and that we just go out in public because we do want to answer your questions about our disabilities and our dogs. I hate to break it to you, this is not the case. We have lives. If we're in Walmart, we're probably just there to buy something. If you see a spoonie out in public with a service dog, they are already using up enough spoons equal unit of energy, to be out in public doing what they're doing and getting what they need to do done. It's not ideal for anybody to be stopped every 5 minutes in the middle of the store to be asked about their service dog, let alone to be asked if they can pet them. Please don't ask us to pet our service dog. A lot of handlers will tell you no. There are the exceptional handlers that will say that you can pet their dog, but still, it's being very rude and you're interrupting their day. How am I being rude? They're the one that said that I can't pet their dog. You're asking a disabled handler if you can interrupt their day and whatever it is that they're doing because you want to pet their dog because it's what you want and because that's the way that you want it, and you think that we're rude when we deny you this? Let's take a moment to look at it here. You're interrupting their day. You're asking to pet their medical equipment. You're interrupting their medical equipment's work. Who's really being rude here? Brainstorm, get back to me. Number 3, when I said you can't pet a service dog, I was an understatement. Do not distract our service dog. Please pretend like we're invisible. You completely ignore us at the store. I promise none of us are gonna be butthurt. If anything, we're gonna appreciate it. Do not whistle. Do not catcall. Cat dog, get it? Cat. Do not catcall. Do not blow kisses at our service dog or at us. Come on. Do not try to talk to my service dog. Do not try to pet my service dog. Do not try to get any kind of response from my service dog. My service dog does not care that you can notice that he's there working. My service dog wants to do his job. I want to go back home and go to bed. My service dog wants to go home and get a treat. Oh, but it's cause he loves me. All dogs love me. Felicia, I don't care if all dogs love you. My dog's working for me. He doesn't love you. He loves me. He's here to save my life, not yours. Number 4, do not stand and stare. Although there are some of us that have guide dogs because we are blind, a good portion of us can actually see you standing there and gawking at us. It is not appreciated. We are not a roadside attraction. We are not here for your entertainment. We are here for a gallon of milk and a Snickers bar. Please don't stand and stare. Please don't encourage your kids to go stand and stare. If we wanted to be stared at, if we wanted to entertain you, we would make YouTube videos. Moving on. Number 5. As I just mentioned, I know that you love your kids very much. We don't. Please don't encourage your kids to pet our dog. Please don't encourage your kids to look at our dog. Please don't encourage your kids to have anything to do with our dog. I have seen this in a lot of places, and every single time I stop and I think whatever parent is doing this. If you see a service dog in public, feel free to tell your kid and educate your kid about service dogs, how service dogs help disabled individuals, and how service dogs should not be pet. Do not encourage your child with their sticky little hands to pet my service dog. Okay? 6. If you want to make a comment about our service dog, oh, look at how cute the service dog. Oh, look at that service dog picking up that item. Look at that service dog doing their job. Oh my god. She does not look disabled. Is that a real service dog? Either that's a pet and someone just put a fake service dog vest on it. Whatever it is that you have to say about our service dog, I promise you can hold until we're out of ear range. Yes, some of us are deaf. Most of us are not. Most of us can hear you talking about our service dog and talking about us, and we don't appreciate it. I know a lot of us won't tell you anything. I absolutely will. I don't mind going up to somebody and telling them, look, I can hear you talking about me. I would appreciate it if you didn't. And if you could please wait till later. The only thing that I want to hear about my service dog if you are near me is, oh, sweetie, that's a service dog. You can't pet him. Oh, God. It's like I'm hearing heaven's horns when I hear somebody educating their child about service dogs. 7. A lot of people don't know that this actually happens. Don't give my service dog a command. I'm sure that you think that it's cute when they sit. I'm sure you think it's cute when they lay down. Don't tell my service dog to do a command. I don't think that you're cute. I don't think that you're funny. I don't think that you're entertaining. I think that you look like a moron who's trying to get somebody else's dog to do something when it's none of your business. Don't give my service dog a command. They're here for me, not for you. 8. Don't follow us. Yes, we can see you stalking us from aisle to aisle. Yes, we can see you staring. Yes, it's disturbing. You feel a little bit like you're stalked, and since I'm not a celebrity last I checked, I don't want to be stalked. I'm at the store for a bag of chips and tampons. I don't want you following me around everywhere I go. I understand I might be entertaining to you, but somebody following you around a store that you don't know is very, very creepy. 9. I know I'm gorgeous. I know you want to keep this memory forever. I know my dog is sexy. Don't take pictures. You did not ask my permission to take a picture of my service dog. It's invading my privacy. For all the service dog handlers out there, I have found the best way to mitigate this problem. If you see somebody taking a picture of you and your service dog, feel free to pull out your smartphone and take a picture of them. When they get mad and ask you why you're taking a picture of them, ask them the same. It's the easiest, most passive-aggressive way to deal with it, and it gets rid of the problem. For those of you who are not service dog handlers, don't do it. Yes, our dog is cute. Yes, we are probably very cute too, but for a lot of spoonies, we tend to go out in sweats and not looking our best. Please don't take a picture of us. It's an invasion of privacy we don't appreciate. Finally, 10. We understand that you want to know more about our service dogs and how our service dog help us and how our service dogs are incredible individuals. However, I am at the store for a gallon of milk and a Snickers bar. I don't want to be stopped for a 20-minute interview. A lot of spoonies as it is tend to have few spoons. Spoons are energy levels. And for us to be standing there talking to somebody is taking up a lot of our energy. For a normal person who's not disabled, this is a very hard concept to understand. For spoonies, I'm sure that you're all going like, yes, Alex, great. Alex, you go girl. Stop it. Anyway, we don't want to answer all of your questions because we did just go to the store to pick up something. We are there to run a quick errand and to go back home. A lot of us also do carry little business cards that we tend to hand out. I am currently working on making a better version of my business cards to include my YouTube channel to help educate the public about service dogs. If you feel the need to stop somebody and ask them about their service dog, please consider us. Please consider that we are still people and we are still individuals and we still have things to do. We're not blowing you off because we're trying to be rude, and we're not rude people. We're really not. I mean, some of us are. Come on, service dog community, y'all. Guys are savages. But a lot of us are not trying to do it to be rude. If you want to stop us to ask us why we have a service dog, please consider that 5 people before you have stopped us on this outing to ask us the same question. We have things to do, and it's honestly not our obligation to tell you why we're disabled, to tell you why we have a service dog, to tell you anything about our personal lives. You are a stranger at Target. Thank you everybody for tuning in to this YouTube videos about the 10 things not to do around a service dog. If you're a service dog handler, please feel free to give this a thumbs up because y'all know what I'm talking about. If you're not a service dog handler and you did like this video and you thought it was educational, feel free to give us a thumbs up. If I forgot something for my dear fellow spoonies who have service dogs, feel free to leave it in the comments below so that I can make sure to include it in my description or in a future video. If you just want to leave a comment, whether negative or positive, feel free to also leave a comment. We enjoy any kind of feedback we can get. And finally, if you did like this video and you want to see more of this kind of video, more videos about service dogs, videos with Toothless in them, feel free to give that subscribe button a click. Thank you everybody for your support. Thank you to my subscribers and my followers who are there and who are faithful and liking my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. Please stay safe, guys. Tune in for the next video next time, and may the spoons be ever in your favor.
Keep it in check when you need that. I'ma let you have it.